The Knicks just pulled off an unbelievable comeback after a locker room challenge that had players calling to get their T together. Meanwhile, Stephen Curry's return to the court is facing further delays with his bone bruise, and fans won't see him at MSG anytime soon. And in a story that's got everyone talking, a former Jazz star returns to Utah and absolutely lights up the court against his old team. We're breaking down that stunning Knicks victory and a rookie's surprising NBA debut. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Knicks ignite second-half fury after fiery halftime talk. After a dismal first-half performance against the Utah Jazz, the New York Knicks found themselves in a deep hole, trailing significantly and struggling on both ends of the court. The coaches and players knew something had to change, leading to a no-holds-barred discussion in the locker room. The message was blunt and clear: get our T together. This intense challenge fueled a dramatic turnaround, with the Knicks completely flipping the script in the second half. Coach Mike Brown highlighted the stark contrast between the two halves. In the first, the Knicks committed 8 turnovers, leading to 14 points for the Jazz, and allowed a staggering 27 fast break points. This defensive lapse and carelessness with the ball gave Utah the momentum. However, the halftime intervention sparked a defensive awakening and a renewed focus on ball security. The result? Just 4 turnovers in the second half, yielding only 4 points to the Jazz, and a drastic reduction to just 5 fast break points allowed. This defensive tightening, coupled with improved offensive execution, allowed the Knicks to outscore the Jazz 78-52 in the second half, ultimately securing a dominant 130-117 victory. Fans and analysts are buzzing about the Knicks' resilience and the power of accountability. The team's ability to respond to adversity and make such a significant in-game adjustment is being hailed as a sign of true championship potential. The stark turnaround serves as a powerful testament to the team's chemistry and determination. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this epic comeback is just the beginning. Next, we're diving into the delayed return of an NBA superstar and a homecoming that electrified a city. Clarkson's return steals the show in Knicks' comeback win over Jazz. The New York Knicks secured a crucial 130-117 victory over the Utah Jazz, but the real story was the triumphant return of Jordan Clarkson to Salt Lake City. What was intended as a get-right game for the Knicks after recent losses turned into a nail-biter, with the Jazz jumping out to an 18-point lead in the first half, fueled by an impressive 14 three-pointers. The Knicks struggled defensively, allowing the Jazz's younger players like Bryce Sensabaugh, 29 points, and Ace Bailey, 21 points, to dominate early. However, the narrative shifted dramatically in the second half. The Knicks, spurred by a fiery halftime talk and a renewed defensive focus, clawed their way back. Jordan Clarkson was the undisputed hero, pouring in a season-high 27 points on efficient 10 of 15 shooting, playing with a passion that clearly resonated with his former Utah fans. He received a standing ovation upon checking in and was a driving force in the Knicks' second-half surge, especially in the fourth quarter where he continued to score and dish out assists. Alongside Clarkson's heroics, contributions from Karl-Anthony Towns, 21 points, and OG Anunoby, 22 points, were vital in completing the comeback. The Delta Center witnessed a tale of two halves, with the Jazz's hot shooting cooling off considerably after halftime, exacerbated by an injury to Keontae George. The Knicks' defense tightened, and their offense found its rhythm, outscoring the Jazz 78-52 in the latter half. The win was particularly satisfying for Clarkson, who spent 6 seasons with the Jazz and was a fan favorite, making his impactful return even more memorable. This electrifying performance sets the stage for more NBA drama. Stay tuned as we reveal the latest on a league superstar's injury timeline and another rookie's surprising NBA debut. Utah Jazz vs. New York Knicks game highlights. This entry is a placeholder for the actual game highlights of the Utah Jazz vs. New York Knicks matchup on March 11, 2026. It represents the visual and statistical summary of the game, showcasing key plays, scoring bursts, and pivotal moments that led to the Knicks' 130-4-117 victory. The highlights would typically feature Jordan Clarkson's standout performance in his return to Utah, the Knicks' second-half comeback fueled by defensive adjustments, and the Jazz's initial offensive explosion. Viewers would get a condensed, action-packed look at the game's most exciting moments, including impressive shots, dunks, and crucial defensive stops. These highlights serve as a quick recap for fans who may have missed the game or want to relive the excitement. They provide a visual narrative of the game's flow, from the Jazz's early dominance to the Knicks' eventual triumph. The dynamic plays and scoring prowess on display would offer a compelling snapshot of the NBA action. But the action doesn't stop with game highlights. Next, we're exploring the emotional return of a beloved player and the promising debut of a new talent. Clarkson's Lamborghini returned to Utah, a tale of two halves and a rookie debut. Jordan Clarkson's return to Utah as a New York Knick was nothing short of spectacular, drawing comparisons to a high-powered Lamborghini roaring through central Utah. His six-season tenure with the Jazz made him a standout figure, a flashy firework in a more muted community, and his return to the Delta Center was charged with emotion. Clarkson, now a competitor against his former team, showcased his signature style, scoring 27 points on an efficient 10 of 15 shooting to lead the Knicks to a 130-4-117 win. The game itself was a classic tale of two halves. The Jazz exploded out of the gate, hitting an incredible 14 of 18 three-pointers in the first half and building an 18-point lead. However, their momentum faltered significantly in the second half, particularly after Keyant George left the game with a hamstring injury. This opening allowed the Knicks to regain their footing. Coach Will Hardy acknowledged the shift, noting the stark difference between the two halves. The Knicks seized control in the third quarter and dominated the fourth, outscoring the Jazz 38-23 to secure the comfortable victory. Adding another layer to the night was the NBA debut of rookie Andersson Garcia. Claiming number 0, Garcia made an immediate impact, scoring 6 points, grabbing 9 rebounds, 6 offensive, and adding a steal and a block in 24 minutes. His relentless hustle on the offensive glass and defensive effort showcased his potential, even as he finds his place in the team's strategy. Meanwhile, Bryce Sensabaugh was a bright spot for the Jazz, leading all scorers with 29 points, but it wasn't enough to overcome the Knicks' second-half surge. The loss further solidifies the Jazz's position in the league's lower standings. This emotional homecoming and promising debut are just part of the NBA's unfolding drama. Up next, we're catching you up on an NBA superstar's injury status and the latest on the Knicks' thrilling comeback. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw the Knicks pull off a stunning comeback in Utah after a fiery halftime speech, Stephen Curry's return is on hold, and Jordan Clarkson had an emotional reunion lighting up his former home court. Plus, a look at that incredible Knicks victory and a rookie's impressive NBA debut. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your breaking sports updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and tell us in the comments who you think stole the show. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.